Now, whatever you think of Donald Trump, his feud with Megyn Kelly, his comments about Mexicans, John McCain's war record for crying out loud, for some reason, his numbers have not been hurt. Trump, he's leading the pack in Iowa, and this is not from a week ago. This poll is just out today, which, of course, is, as you know, the first caucus state. But now, Mr. Trump might have to deal with this haymaker, and it comes from Rand Paul, the senator. The senator is trying to hurt Trump by using Trump's own words.
In many cases, I probably identify more as a Democrat. I've been around for a long time, and it just seems that the economy does better under the Democrats than the Republicans. But if you go back, I mean, it just seems that the economy does better under the Democrats.
Healthcare.
Liberal in healthcare. We have to take care of people that are sick.
Universal health coverage.
I like universal. Hillary Clinton, I think, is a terrific woman. I mean, I'm a little biased because I've known her for years.
All right. First off, as we take a nice little shot here of the New York campaign chairman for the Republican Party. I'm totally kidding. Mr. Brodsky. He kids because he gets. They got it. They got it.
You got it?
Yes, we do.
Right.
By the way, your hats are in the mail here. Make America Great Again. All right, Bill. I've been wrong many times, so I've given up trying to first guess. Will this hurt him? Will people be surprised out there? This is who this guy is, an opportunist or a flip-flop or whatever you want to call him?
Yeah, he's going to go away eventually.
You have said that.
I've thought this was going to happen before with John McCain, then with Megyn Kelly. I don't get it either, but there's no way this guy lasts much longer. And I think in Republican circles, he's going to drop in the early fall. But this guy, I mean, I hate to use the kind of language. He's a horse's ass. He's acting like a horse's ass. He's not a real Republican. He's not a real candidate. He had no business being on that stage. He's got no details.
I got to defend
He's
my
a
man.
vulgar guy. Trump has made a total mockery of the process.
You finally get a guy who's got business experience, who knows how to deal, who knows how to negotiate with North Korea, who's connecting with voters.
Far away.
I mean, and you're dumping on him. You know, what more do you want?
What kills me is that my Sanders button did not come in on time.
Are you comparing Bernie Sanders to Donald Trump?
I think it's
Some
time we
people
had a
have, by the way.
socialist.
Well, yeah,
It's
some
time we had a
people have.
No,
socialist.
because of,
All they got there is a label. Let's just say
Sanders is a real political figure. I give him that.
my man Donald has touched a nerve. Now, what is that nerve? You can dismiss it like liberals like the good Bill O'Reilly do and say it's crazy people or stupid people. There are people who are saying that the political process as it's constituted doesn't speak for them, and they are looking for someone who does. He does. Now, whether he has the intellectual grasp of the issues, whether you need that, whether he says outrageous things, we'll deal with that. But for now, those people who've been predicting he's going to go away have been wrong.
He will.
Those,
okay,
they're
but,
all going to go
but
away
Don,
eventually.
to that point, even you, who have said we've underestimated this man in our own peril, you've even said after the flap with Megyn Kelly that he went too far and that was a big problem.
Right, but I didn't say it was going to end him
Okay,
or
but
hurt
how
him.
about this? If you're a person who, in a Republican primary, the base voter,
Okay.
maybe it's a toss-up between Hillary and Obama, who they hate the most, but they certainly are no fans of the former First Lady.
Mm-hmm.
When you hear him take the positions that he's taken
it's
over
not
the
gonna hurt
years,
him.
why not?
Here's why it's not going to hurt him. If Trump has not already touched the third rail of politics, with all the antics that he's done, you think some little corny commercial from Rand Paul is going to get the even though you're using his own words, he's going to say, as he already has said, that he's evolved over the issues or over the years, and people that like Trump like him.
He's already mortally wounded. He's got pinpricks in him. He is the buffoon balloon. He's got holes in him. The air's coming out. Give it time.
But Tom, you didn't answer his point, which is
what?
If he touched a nerve, and I agree with him, there's something about this.
Right.
But if we've established that while he's proudly un-PC, okay, I find it offensive, but okay, if you're going to say he's un-PC, but yet he doesn't believe in any of the things that you believe in, now he's just an idea. He's not a candidate. At some point, that's all fun and gains, but you're going to get off the ride.
I don't think so, because
then what do they have in common with him, Dominic?
Here's what they have in common with him. Whether we like Trump or not, many Americans see him as a winner. Can you disagree with that, Bill?
No.
And the fact that they see him as a winner supersedes almost everything else.
This is the latest of, it's all about head time and being outrageous. You were wrong. It's about being, you guys.
Wait.
here's-
First of all,
People aren't always, the 25% of the Republican Party who is supporting him are either morons or they're trying to send you a message which you're not getting.
I'm not getting the message.
You never get the message.
They want to extend a digit at the establishment, and that's all this is.
Okay, but Richard, here's my question to you: if that's what they're doing, then what does that say about the rest of the candidates?
It
The
says
rest of the
Ben
Republican
No,
candidates?
and
second
that,
place.
Bill, that's the question, which is, at what point does this start to hurt everybody? Now, the theme was, well, the fight with Megyn Kelly and the language he said after the debate.
Yeah.
Now, all of a sudden, you need women. You got the white vote, or at least a portion of white vote, but you're doing your best, or at least he's doing his best to marginalize the Latino vote. You're not going to get the black vote. So now you're going to try and turn off women. At what point does this start to
Not
become?
turning off women.
It doesn't. I mean, first of all, an interesting thing is happening where Carly Fiorina, who did very well in a debate, and I should disclose we're doing a little bit of work for her in New York, but also Ben Carson.
And she's
have
gone
done
hard
well.
after
And
Trump.
they're both outsiders. Neither one is a politician. So that's an interesting dynamic there. It hurts the Republicans in that it's a great distraction where other messages don't come out. It does focus some attention on the race, but it also makes everybody look reasonable now. I mean, Trump is so outrageous that even, like everybody looks
Look,
reasonable.
for a while, this was thought to be good for Jeb Bush because all the crazies were going to coalesce around the guy who wasn't serious and it was going to disappear. All of a sudden, Jeb Bush is looking weak and marginal.
Well, he didn't capitalize on it. He didn't look good in his appearance.
For whatever reason, the time and when this is good or bad for the Republicans, that's over. You could say, I don't know, until the debate. But with this surge in the post-debate atmosphere, this can't be good for the
And Dom, from our world, he's doing this for free. He's not.
Oh, no doubt about it.
I mean, he doesn't have to run ads. He doesn't have to have ground games yet. He doesn't really have organization. I think that'll hurt him when they actually go to vote. But that all said, what other networks will take a phoner with a candidate other than Donald Trump? Nobody.
I'll do you one better. Mr. Trump decides he's going to do a question and answer period with reporters somewhere out west the other day. News channels broke in live. Breaking news. Donald Trump is talking.
Did you see that
Yeah.
performance?
Yeah.
Is it Michigan?
Yes, it was Michigan.
He was okay.
Yeah.
He didn't do anything stupid like he had been doing.
Well, I gotta get to the other side here because Hillary Clinton, in Grapevine, by the way, her campaign is obviously in damage control mode and it's telling its supporters, don't worry about this email story, nothing there. But the question is it time for Hillary and friends to start worrying?